Those moments that you sit there and you recall late at night. Do you have them? Do you have the night that Goldberg won the WCW Championship? Do you have that night where Sting walked out? Do you have that night where Scott Steiner turned his back on his brother and joined the NWO? How about the night that The Rock joined the corporation? Or the night that Mick Foley won the WWF World Championship? Or the New Age Outlaws joined DX?
Or the night Eddie pinned and beat Brock Lesnar for the title.
Those moments that took your breath away, those shocking moments. And that, on the JDL and Bunnyman show, is what we're going to talk about tonight. The nights and the moments in time that made pro wrestling that much greater for you. That made pro wrestling that much entertaining for you, and made pro wrestling that one thing you looked forward to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The things you sat on YouTube watching, reliving. For me, honestly, one of my favorite all-time moments was the rekindling of the greatest group in history. Remember that night?
When the four
came back, all tuxed out. Benoit, Anderson, Malenko, Flair, Mongo.
Name drop there, Mongo.
Because I'm not going to do the cliched ones. We're not going to do the night Hogan joined the NWO.
That honestly wasn't that big of a shock.
You kind of saw something coming. I want to talk about 2 nights after, when Big Bubba Rogers joined the NWO. Remember, people don't remember that. Big Bubba.
Well,
NWO. Okay? The Nasty Boys. NWO. That was shocking, because that made that group suck for about a good 30 seconds. What was another one?
When Stone Cold turned on the fans and joined the corporation.
Oh, Wrestling 70.
Yes.
That's actually,
no one saw that.
The night he joined up with that, actually, that is one of my favorite matches of all time.
That was a good match.
That is a great match. And I'm happy that's mentioned as one of the greatest matches of all time. One of my favorite shocking moments, actually, very small one. The night I tuned in the Raw on a Monday night, and as I tuned in the Raw, the one thing I saw JR, and I saw Paul Heyman calling. Paul Heyman.
Wow.
ECW just went out of business, and Paul Heyman's calling Raw. And we later find out because WWE fired the cat and Jerry walked out. Stick by your wife. I get it. I get it. I do it too.
Yeah, only for like, what was it, 3 months later, you know, they got freaking divorced, and Lawler came back crying, and it's like, I want my job back.
Should have kept Heyman. Should have kept Heyman.
Oh, yeah. Heyman on commentary.
You know what was really shocking for me? And a lot of people don't the brand extension.
Brand extension.
The first brand extension, when everything got split, it was Vince running SmackDown and Ric Flair running Raw. Speaking of, when Flair came back and said that Shane and Stephanie sold their shares, obviously they didn't, but sold their shares to, of all people, the 16-time World Heavyweight Champion, Mr. NWA himself, Ric Flair.
Talk about, especially since they wanted to bury WCW. Like, how do you come out and Ric Flair?
Obviously, for me, being a little tiny bit cliched, tuning into Nitro in Panama City and hearing that Vince McMahon had just bought the company that I loved and would rather watch, that was very shocking to me.
No, that was shocking. And it was Shane. Coming out.
Well, WWE bought it.
But you know, you're tuning, even to people tuning into Raw, like, all of a sudden it blared on the screen, and you see Shane, and he's in the ring at Nitro.
At Nitro. Honestly, another big shocking moment to me was when Taker just walked away. Remember after that, the Unholy Alliance with Big Show?
Oh.
And he just...
Yeah, he just, like...
left.
I'm done.
Just walked out of his contract. It's, you know, you have those moments in wrestling where you sit there and it kind of takes you, like Eddie winning against Brock Benoit, winning at WrestleMania 20. My buddy.
You can't tell me that anybody. Now, I was rooting for Eddie, but I really didn't even think he was going to win. No one thought Eddie was going to win.
My buddy almost cried when Ray White won the World Heavyweight Championship. When he beat Randy and Angle. Because
they had that whole thing that, honestly, no one thought anybody from WCW was honestly ever going to actually get the title.
Because even when he won the Rumble, you thought he was going to be the first guy that loses.
Yeah. And most people honestly thought, like, you get when you win the Rumble, you're supposed to think that you're going to get it. But a lot of people just under the idea that Vince did not want anybody from WCW to have the title.
Unless you're King Booker.
I hate that character.
Pinky out. Honestly, we're going old school for me. The night Crush turned on Randy Savage.
Wow.
The night Crush turned on Monday Night Raw in the Manhattan Center, and Crush turned on Randy Savage. I
won't lie, I was, as a little kid,
because I was like, dude, it's Crush, man, it's Crush. Oh, you know what was a good one too? WrestleMania 9. I'm gonna take you back in time. WrestleMania 9. One of the matches that night were Kona Crush. There's a difference. Kona Crush versus Doink the Clown. And Doink, and then another Doink came from under the ring. And I'm like 7, and you have two Doinks, and they're doing the thing and the laughing and all that, and the creepy music was going. It was unbearably horrifying, but so shocking because I was like, oh my god, there's two Doinks. Oh my god. The night, for me, when Stevie Ray turned on Booker T. See, I'm biased. Like a lot of mine are old WCW memories.
I have a few, but the night that people forget, when Chris Jericho pinned Triple H on Monday Night Raw for the damn WWE title, and then they just forgot about it. They writ it off because it wasn't supposed to happen.
The night Jericho, not the night Jericho debuted, because I really wasn't shocked about that, but the night he really won his first championship, because I beat China. And I didn't think Jericho was going to... I know it sounds bad. Nothing. They were
you didn't think Jericho was going to beat China?
They were pushing China so hard with everything. I didn't think Jericho was going to go over. I honestly didn't think Jericho was going to go over. I remember the night I was watching a little TV show on Channel 48 on RCN at 2 o'clock in the morning of ECW. And I watched what I call the chair shot hurled around the world when Tommy Dreamer had Raven up against the cage like this, and he took the chair and he fucking put it right through his head.
Speaking of ECW, the night that Taz brought in Kurt Angle to sign his on the dotted line for ECW, and Raven crucified Sandman. Like, that wasn't exactly, like, a full-on shot, but I was like, are you really doing that on television? Are you really doing this?
How about the night that Bam Bam Bigelow turned on the triple threat? Turned on the triple threat and beat Shane Douglas for the ECW Heavyweight Champion. I'm a triple threat guy, okay? To me, the triple threat is a hell of a lot better than the Four Horsemen. I don't care what anybody...
What?
Yes. Yes, long live the triple threat.
That's not a shocking moment. The second he just said that.
The triple threat. Because here's the reason. In the triple threat, you had Shane Douglas, Chris Benoit, Dean Malenko. Shane Douglas, for a very short time, Lance Storm, and Chris Candido. And then Shane Douglas, Bam Bam Bigelow, and Chris Candido. In the Four Horsemen, you had types like Sid Vicious, who didn't need to be in there.
No, he really didn't.
Sting, who didn't need to be in there. This caps them all off. Paul Roma.
Oh, my Lord.
Who didn't need to be in there.
He didn't even need to exist.
So, yes, this is better than this.
Oh, my head hurts after that.
How about the night Taz... Now Bam Bam put Taz through the... Taz T-Bone suplex Bam Bam off the stage.
You know what? That didn't shock me that much.
That shocked me that he got him up.
You know what? I've seen from a kid that went to those events so often. It really didn't shock me that much to see him do that. Seen him lift stronger. Taz was a lot stronger than people give him credit for.
Oh, he was. He was also horrendously mad at everything.
He always is.
Another one that shocked me was honestly when the Steiners debuted in WWE.
That shocked you?
Here's the thing. I was a WCW guy. Or an NWA guy, and the Steiners were the Steiners, and the next thing you know, I'm watching Superstars on a Sunday morning, and who comes out but Rick and Scott? And that's before I knew about people jumping in contracts and this and that. I was just a kid. And
what shocked me was honestly how small of a time period they were there.
They wanted to go back to WCW.
Like I had a feeling it was going to happen. Hey,
watching the Phillies game. Yeah, I mean, they had great matches in WWE.
Oh, yeah, they had great matches in general.
The one match I really want to find, and if anybody can find this for me and put it in the comments, it was the Steiner brothers versus the Quebecers on Monday Night Raw and steel cage match for the WWF titles. That match was tremendous, and I can't find it anywhere. I can't even find it on the WWE Network. I can't remember what episode of Raw that was.
That was 19...
It was 94. Around 93, 94. Yeah, around 93, 94.
I thought it was 92.
No, because Raw didn't exist in 92.
Oh, that's right.
When Giant Gonzalez beat the hell out of The Undertaker at the Royal Rumble in 92. 93. At the 1993 Royal Rumble, when Giant Gonzalez appeared and beat the holy hell out of The Undertaker.
When Maven eliminated The Undertaker. And then got screwed because he wasn't allowed back in, even though Undertaker pulled him out and just attacked him throughout the whole thing.
Oh my God. You know what? The creation of the European Championship kind of shocked me. Because growing up, you didn't have a lot of new titles. You had the Intercontinental, the Tag Team, the Heavyweight, and whatever version of Women's or Divas they would have for a very short amount of time. And at WCW, you had the TV, the United States, the World Heavyweight, and Tag Team. The Cruiserweight was really the only one. The Cruiserweight and the Light Heavyweight were the only ones they introduced. When I heard they were bringing out a European Championship, I really didn't know what they were going to do with it. So it did shock me just a little bit, like the idea of what this title could mean. We later found out that it completely meant crap.
Yeah, pretty much.
But
kind of like the U.S. title nowadays.
It was just something that was shocking to the point that even it had been like, what, 40 years since they brought a new championship in? So it's
all close.
Yeah, it's like 40, 50 years before they brought a new championship in. So, it's one of those things where like you have these moments in wrestling where you sit there and like the goosebumps pop up. Like I'm gonna be honest. Every time I watch Lex Luger body slam Yokozuna on USS Intrepid, I'm shocked all over again. I'm completely like I sit there and I see him get him up and get him over, and I'm just like, that's my Hogan Andre. I know it's kind of like diminished on the scale, but that's my moment of Hogan Andre.
I want when Miss Elizabeth turned on Savage.
Oh, in WCW.
Yes.
When she joined up with Flair Entourage.
I thought that was just like, what? All my friends didn't even see that coming.
When Ted DiBiase debuted as a member of the NWO.
That didn't last long.
Here's the thing. He was in the crowd.
He was in the crowd.
You know what I mean? He was just sitting in the crowd. It was really well done. Really well done. Like for me, one moment was not so much when Ray took his mask off, when Hoovy had to take his mask off.
Yeah, I thought that was actually more disrespectful to...
It was, but it was shocking. It doesn't have to be good shocking, it could be bad shocking. But it was shocking.
Honestly, any luchador losing their mask, I think, is shocking because it shouldn't happen.
But here, Hoovy did better without the mask.
I guess.
Yeah, like Ray. I don't care what anybody says. I love old Ray, but Ray without the mask for those couple of years was great.
Oh my God.
He was tremendous. Those matches with Kidman. I'm just saying that Spring Stampede, I think 98 against Billy
That
Kidman.
whole division, honestly, that was the one division that a lot of people don't give enough credit.
When WCW got rid of the tag team titles.
Well, for
this is the first time. That was the first time WCW had ever gone without tag team titles.
Oh yeah, because they wanted the freaking people to miss it.
No,
we already had that
but
conversation.
here's the thing, because it was between the Outsiders and the Steiners, and Eric just yanked them. Then when they brought him back, I mean, I loved it, but
I think that was one of those times I actually missed and I had to actually rewatch.
Yeah. When Sting quit on, when Sting quit on WCW, when he just walked out. Remember, because he wasn't looking at the hard camera. He was doing this the entire time. And no, you can't. People can't see him doing it, but his back was turned to the hard camera the entire time, where they had to go around and see everybody and see what he was talking about. And it wasn't Sting. It wasn't the platinum blonde hair. It was. You remember he was growing his hair out?
He was growing his hair out to become the Crow.
It wasn't even the Crow yet. It was just brown.
I know, but that was the whole idea. And then he came out black and white Crow.
And then seeing him a couple of times. Remember, the first time I saw Sting, that really shocked me. Wasn't the time where he came out with the original black, he kind of looked like the Ultimate Warrior a little bit when he was still talking. But the first time you saw him in the audience, and he was in a section all by himself, and he had his back up and his hands were up, his foot was up, and he was just sitting there watching the show. I'm trying to think of some WWE ones that really shocked me. Honestly, I can't. The Christian turning on Edge really wasn't shocking. You kind of saw that coming.
Well, those kind of moments you can actually.
Christian jumping the TNA shot. That shot, because I bought Genesis.
You still have it?
What?
The copy of Genesis.
No, I mean I bought the pay-per-view that night. I bought the pay-per-view that night because I started watching TNA when it was the Wednesday pay-per-views.
I started watching it before it actually was even on. Like it was on in those late night kind of things.
No, they started as Wednesday night pay-per-views. One week Wednesday night pay-per-views, and then they got over to what ECW used to do was like spot shows on like Comcast, and then they got on Spike. But for me, another one going to TNA when James Storm turned his back on Chris Harris, because I loved AMW. I loved AMW.
You could see that falling down.
Yeah, but still, when he did it, they just had gotten some momentum again, and they're going for the tag team titles again. And then the next thing you know, they lost a match, and you saw James Storm take the beer bottle and smash it over Chris Harris's face.
When you realized that Jarrett's were no longer in control of TNA.
That was more out of that. When Jarrett was the fifth man on Sting's team, on Sting's Lethal Lottery team, and you see Jarrett come out and he smashes what was his face? Like Hall, I think it was Hall and Nat, Hall and Team Canada's, and he's walking up and he's going like this. He's going 5, and everybody's just shocked. Oh, a tiny one for me. WWE Over the Limit, CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan, because I thought it was funny. CM Punk's got Daniel Bryan in a submission, and Bryan's got the ropes, and the ref's going 1, 2, 3, 4. Punk lets up, and he looks at Bryan, he looks down at the ref, and he looks at the ref, and he goes, "I have till 5." I just thought it was funny. A little shocking that they would do that, because bring back such an old gimmick. Warrior came back at WrestleMania to save Hogan against Sid Justice.
I don't think that was too shocking.
It was shocking. For the day, it was shocking. I didn't suspect it.
Well, you don't suspect it, but it wasn't really that shocking.
To the fans, it was. To me, it was.
I guess as a little kid. Maybe as a little kid, yeah.
Because once again, you don't know why he was gone. I mean, later we found out his contract dispute, but you don't know why he was gone. He just
and then it was just that back for like a couple of nights, and then he completely left.
No, he lasted for a little while after that.
Yeah. Then
when Angle jumped to TNA, that was shocking. That was really shocking. For another one for me, when I found out that James Mitchell was Abyss's father. I know it's stupid, but at one time I really liked Abyss, and I thought him and James Mitchell were really cool together. And I found out he was Mitchell's father. I went to back to being 6, and I'm like, I know this is fake, but oh my god, that could actually work.
Stupid shocking. When they tried to pull off freaking Hornswoggle as Vince's kid, really
worse. When Hornswoggle was the anonymous general manager.
No, even worse. when Mae Young and Mark Henry gave birth to a hand.
By the way, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Hope you're doing well. What was another one? You know what was one for me? WWE? King of the Ring. No, Royal Rumble. 98. It might have been the match that ended Shawn Michaels' career, that back injury. I think it was.
Oh, for the
title. When Kane came down, helped The Undertaker, and then put him in the casket and set the casket on fire. I had a poster of that when Kane was like had the thing going up.
He was out for a few years because of that.
Yeah, and he had the casket on fire. I had that poster up my room. I thought that was such a cool image. That really got me because I'm watching. I'm like, oh my! Like I said, I'm younger, but at that point it was so evil. I guess the word is that you could suspend your disbelief and believe that Kane had just burned The Undertaker in that casket. Even though I know it wasn't true. I could sit there and think about it.
Crucified Stephanie.
He never did it though. The first crucifixion, I think the first crucifixion of Midian, I think that was more shocking. Because you had, besides Raven crucifying Sandman, this was at the WWE level on Raw.
And he was raised up to the Titantron.
Exactly, he was raised far. I know it's stupid, but when Undertaker hung Big Boss Man from the set.
That match was so bad.
That was funny, though.
That match lasted, like 3 minutes?
You could tell the rope was so...
Yeah, but the worst part is he died a few years later.
Head cheese.
Head cheese?
The fact that tag team ever existed.
The fact that name even existed.
Oh, by the way, I officially promote Slater Gator as the best tag team in WWE right now.
Shocking. When Slater pinned Rollins on Monday Night Raw.
That wasn't shocking. You knew that was going to happen.
How does anybody think that?
Once Ambrose came down, I knew this was going to end.
I wasn't going to think it was going to end that way.
The fact that Slater keeps his job is
shocking. The fact that JTG kept his job for so many years.
What did he do?
He was out for damn air for so long. They didn't know what to do with him.
No, what did he do in that time period? Did he wrestle house shows?
He wrestled house shows,
The fact that Crime Time got on national TV, that shocking. Anytime New Jack came down to the ring,
New Jack's so bad.
That was shocking. For me, the night that Dudley's left ECW, I never thought that Dudley's would leave ECW, and they cut a Bubba Ray cut a tremendous promo, and then Raven and Tommy Dreamer won the ECW Tag Team Championships. I was out of my seat at like 3 o'clock trying to not make noise because I was going crazy.
I was in the same boat.
I was going crazy because the Dudleys were the Dudleys.
And then it was literally the next night they were on Raw.
And they were back in the tie-dye and the glasses, and Bubba was back to stuttering again. Thank God they changed that.
Come on, it's entertaining to watch him stutter. He's an idiot.
Honestly, for me, when Chris Candido turned his back on Lance Storm.
Yes.
That was shocking. That was a good tag team play because they were still champions after that.
Yeah, they were. You know what? That wasn't a tag team. I'm not a big
God rest your soul, Chris.
Yes. But they were a good tag team. They were a really good tag team.
The night when the Naturals won the NWA TNA Tag Team Championships. Because they beat AMW. And they beat AMW clean.
You were only shocked because you really didn't think anybody was going to beat them.
No, because it was AMW. But I swear to God, because me and my dad watched that match, and he already was 1, 2, and I'm waiting for James Storm to kick out. And he goes 3. And me and my dad were like, the Naturals just won? Son of a bitch! Trying to think. I got one.
So much history to try and go through your head.
When Chris Benoit did not beat Kurt Angle at WrestleMania 17. No, he did beat Kurt Angle. No, he lost to Kurt Angle at WrestleMania 17. I was shocked because they were pushing Chris at the time real good.
They were pushing him for a few years.
And they were pushing Angle at the same time. It was really
they didn't know who the hell to push.
Yeah.
But
and you couldn't do it. You couldn't do a double.
But that could have been shocking.
Either way.
Either way. Like if Kurt Angle would have won, you'd be like, "Wow, that just happened."
For me, well, it was kind of shocking. I'm not the biggest Brutus Beefcake fan, but during Raw, right before WrestleMania 9, when Money Inc. beat his face in with the briefcase.
Yeah.
That was shocking.
I was a Rockers fan when freaking Marjane got kicked straight through the damn glass on the barbershop. Like you can't. Like you could tell a little bit of tension, but you really thought he was going to do that?
And here's the thing:
it was real glass.
No tag team breakup has ever been that good.
No, because it was not supposed to be real glass. That was real glass.
How do you top throwing your partner through a window? What do you got? Set him on fire?
Oh, that's been done.
Shoot him?
Well, I hope not.
I mean, honestly, like if we were a tag team and I was gonna break up with you, I would shoot you like right in the calf, and then make sure you lose the match.
Don't shoot me in the calf.
I'd shoot you in the calf.
Don't shoot me, period.
What am I gonna do? Just go? Oh, look, no, oh, I'm not taking the tag. Oh, no,
well, that's normal.
No, I'm gonna shoot you in the calf. So if we ever break up this show, he's gonna get shot in the calf. Just to prove the point.
Be an actual gun. Shoot me in the calf with a paintball gun. It hurts, but it's not that painful.
I'm trying to think. There's a lot of I know a lot of people don't watch TNA, but there's a lot of TNA moments for me that was just like that just kind of took my breath away. The night Triple X broke up. That really, when Low Key left Triple X, that got to me. Cause
the first time AJ Styles turned on, I was
when AJ Styles won the NWA World Championship and beat Jarrett. I
knew it was going to happen eventually.
Yeah, but you didn't think it was going to happen that quick.
He was well deserving though.
Oh, little known fact: there was a time where AJ Styles was a heel. He was managed by Mortimer. I can't pronounce his name. Mortimer Plumtree.
What?
Yeah, he was a straight Mortimer Plumtree. It was back in the early NWA TNA days. It was really good. The fact that Vince Russo continues to get a job is pretty shocking.
The fact that he got re-signed by TNA is fucking shocking.
Actually, you know what? The night Bobby Roode won the title, that shocked me because he beat James Storm clean.
Clean.
Beer bottle may have been involved.
Beer bottle was definitely involved. That was not clean. That was far from clean.
James brought him into the match.
What? That doesn't mean anything.
I'm here just smacking.
Oh.
When Chris Daniels came back to join Fortune, that was really good. I enjoyed that. Oh, and Elix Skipper. I might have mentioned this match prior. Turning Point 2007, I think. Triple X of Elix Skipper and Chris Daniels versus AMW of James Storm and Chris Harris in a 6-side steel. I know I've mentioned this fact before. Loser team broke up. Elix Skipper did a Hurricane Rana from the top of the cage to James Storm all the way down. All the way down. Have you ever seen that clip?
No.
I have to show you that clip after this. Actually, here, I'm gonna try to load this up right now, and I want to get his reaction.
Sorry, I'm tired. Yeah, freaking head's not working.
Oh, I got one. WCW the night Dean Malenko took off the mask, and he beat Jericho for the Cruiserweight title. And Jericho became the conspiracy victim after that. That was really good. That was a good pop. That was amazing.
And the Brooklyn Brawler pinned freaking Triple H for his one and only win. Like, you talk about the king of jobbers. And he actually goes down there, and Triple H was running his mouth like, I can beat anybody. And he literally put himself in that match to freaking win, and all of a sudden he gets pinned by the man who's never won a match.
I'm going to show him the video. Right now I'm showing him the video. Io Skipper is getting to the top of the cage. Okay? This is amazing. This is tremendous. You must all look this up. Io Skipper cage walk. If you have not seen this, check this out. Jesse is speechless.
Where's Joey Styles when you need him? Where's the? Oh my God!
Tell them what you just saw. Tell them what you just saw.
I just saw a man, a decently built man, practically walk. Not even like here, just like do. Hurricane off the damn freaking six-sided cage to the ground.
Great moment. Look it up. Great moment. Here's the thing. I'm going to make this video a little short because we're all kind of tired. It's been a very long day. But this video is to make you think about all those moments of why you like wrestling. Because I know sometimes, and we get a lot of talk from people that are wrestling fans that are not satisfied with the product. And, you know,
Brett jumped to WCW.
The Montreal screw job more than I think when Brett jumped.
See, I don't even want to think about that.
But to think that something could happen in that day and age where they cannot come up with an agreement, that's the shocking part. But I hear a lot of people saying, "Oh, I'm not happy with the product." We're not happy with the product.
No.
But
we still watch it because we're fans.
Yeah, and we have those moments, and I have a lot of different moments because I'm a TNA fan and a WCW fan, an ECW fan. We just scored another run. But definitely watch this video. I want to hear what are some of your favorite, like maybe off the beat moments, like Ziggler cashing in and finally winning.
How long it took him to.
Or, you know, having the Big Boss Man turn face, or Jake the Snake Roberts jumping the WCW and attacking Sting. You know, or the Bulldog jumping the WCW and attacking Vader, or Rick Rude becoming the WCW Heavyweight Champion and having him being under that mask, or Rick Rude coming to ECW and making Shane Douglas' life to live in hell. You know, the first night that the Dudleys won the ECW Tag Team Championships. The first night Taz spoke. You know, there's a lot of moments out there. The night that the BWO and Cactus Jack strutted out of the ECW arena. That was shocking because I didn't think Cactus Jack had it in him to strut. And I'm not a Mick Foley fan, but that's still shocking to me. The fact that it took Mick Foley to come up with Mr. Shocko to win a WWE World Championship.
The night Edge came out and announced he would never wrestle again. My heart broke.
That was shocking.
My heart broke.
That was shocking. That killed me. That killed me a little bit inside. But definitely, I want to hear from you. What are some of your moments that are very shocking and maybe off the beaten path, as they say? We thank you. We appreciate all your support. We appreciate everything you guys do with liking the page and talking to us, maybe not on the page, but off the page about things that you like and what you want. The next video we do will be about the man they call Sting. Our love with Sting, maybe some dislikes about Sting, but definitely what we want to see out of him when it comes to his new run in World Wrestling Entertainment. Because honestly, as a WCW fan, the second that paper went to pen and Sting signed with the WWE, I know it's been a lot of years, but that was the final nail in WCW's coffin. So, Sting, welcome to WWE. I can't wait to buy the shirt, buy the plastic face mask, buy the DVD, buy the cup,
Can't wait to see you the Monday after SummerSlam. We all know that's when it's going to happen.
So, thank you for everything. Appreciate it. For the Bunnyman, for JDL, for the best tag team on the internet today. Keep watching, keep subscribing, keep liking. Peace!